my name is Jon Pywell. I work for the Parks Department. I'm the Deputy Director of Forestry for Brooklyn. This is a honey locust tree. They're one of the first trees that change color in the fall in this area. This one's probably about 7 or 8 years old. Got a compound leaf. This whole thing is one leaf. It's got little leaflets on it. One good way you can tell what it is. This is a zelkova. It has a simple leaf that has serrated margins that have little tips on them. These are mucronate tips. It means there's sort of a little bit of a point to them, kind of like a holly, but not sharp. They turn yellow and red in the fall. They've got bark that has these little orange spots on it, which are called lenticels, and these are for gas exchange in and out of the stem of the tree. So the trunk of the tree is actually breathing. This is a ash tree. It's another tree with compound leaves. So again, you've got the whole leaf and then leaflets. See how it's got little teeth? It's another one that's bright yellow in fall, turns colors early, and sometimes it'll go. It starts at the top of the tree, and the colors change towards the base of the tree, which is kind of interesting, and then it goes red if the leaves stay on long enough. This is a Schubert cherry. It's a variety of cherry related to the sort of the native black cherry. It has purple leaves that start out green in the spring and then turn purple later in the summer, and it'll hold that color all year long until autumn. So this is a Kentucky coffee tree. It's another native species that's really tough and is planted throughout the city. Two really easy ways to identify this tree. One is the pods. This one's a little bit chewed up. It's kind of like a big pea pod, and inside it there's green sludge and these giant seeds. You can't make coffee out of it really, but yeah, it's a Kentucky coffee tree. This is a Chinese scholar tree, or a sephora. Another good way to identify them is the seed pods, which look sort of like edamame, I guess. Sort of bulbous, weird, irregularly shaped little seed pods that are filled with, yet again, seeds and nasty, slimy green goo. Another really tough tree, as are all the trees that we plant on the street, very, very resistant to salt and pollution. So if you've got a lot of salt in the soil, it makes it really hard for the tree to be able to actually extract water from the soil and pull it up into the roots. This tree is an ailanthus, called the tree of heaven. It's a sort of an invasive species, originally brought over as an ornamental from Asia, but once it was planted in the US, they discovered that it would sort of grow anywhere, like this one that's growing out of a crack in the sidewalk between two buildings. There's 4 things that you could do that would definitely help the trees in your neighborhood. First and foremost would be water them. In the summertime, trees don't get nearly enough water. There's a lot of heat, both reflected heat off the street and off the buildings. You can add mulch to the tree pit, or wood chips. Mulch is obviously ideal. The other thing to do would be don't let your dog pee on it, because that also isn't very good for trees. Don't build up a little box around it and put a bunch of soil in there, because that'll actually suffocate the roots. So those are the 4 things. 3 things you can do and 1 thing 3 things you can do and 1 thing you cannot do to help the trees in your neighborhood. But yeah, I like trees. They're good for us. They provide us with shade. They clean the air. They look nice. You can climb them. Squirrels live in them. I like squirrels.